on the tribe of Judah.
I mean,
No, I mean that's no disrespect because
nah, that's what he
cut.
want to believe. I'm not gonna argue.
Yeah, that's but no, it's Ishmael. That people are part of. I mean, but that we don't. We're not the same. I mean, but it's no, there's different thoughts. But at least he's not doing like this scoffer here on the bottom right, scratching his beard, picking lint from his beard.
Whatever do you mean, ma'am?
Questioning everything that God says. Yeah, you got me in trouble. You got me in trouble with one of the brothers.
Yeah, you better be careful. You gotta be careful up here.
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not having this conversation no more. I know. I'm a victim.
Yeah, see, I don't agree with questioning anything God says, but I think we should realize, these books was not written by God. This was written by man. So it's not you questioning what God says. It's you questioning, the messenger saying, okay.
So in newspapers and Harry Potter books, and you guys read those.
And so how you know what God
I would question them too, though.
So how you know what
but not
God
as religiously.
How you know what God say, Eso?
No, I'm saying you don't. It are all of the words that people say or attribute to what God has said is a man saying it. Is a man's account of what he said.
So if somebody was deaf, right? If somebody was deaf,
hearsay, actually.
If somebody was deaf and they were blind, and right, how would they understand what God says? So
somebody is deaf and blind, and they still had a sense of touch.
You going Braille with me now?
Or they
you
sense of taste, or they sense of smell.
They got Braille Bibles.
Right?
That's what you going. All right. How about
Book of Enoch? This is Washington.
Hold on. I see what you're getting.
That was good. That was good. I like.
What I'm trying to get at is, if God has the power to speak to one, and has the power to do whatever they want, can't they speak to all? Wouldn't we all get that same message at the same time?
We choose not to give it all to us.
I mean, that's what all powerful means, right?
Yeah, how would you receive the message?
I was asking them the same kind of questions.
However, God chooses to make you receive that message, right?
What if he don't choose to do it that way?
You probably not. You probably not doing what you gotta do to receive the message, though. You probably not
what I'm
doing
saying
what you
is,
gotta do
when
to
you
receive
say,
the
for
message.
instance, you say you received the message from God, right, and you want to relay it, right? From my understanding, whatever you have attributed to a message from God is your interpretation of it, and your interpretation of what they mean or he means.
Yep, that's why we got 5 different interpretations right now.
Right, it's a translation of a translation. And so, if, say for instance,
Romello, I agree.
You are translating something. You do realize sometimes meaning gets lost in translation. Like he was talking about the game Telephone, where it's like somebody say something to you, you say something to somebody else. It's different than the original message.
Right.
Like imagine God said, imagine Jesus like, forgive them not, for they know what they do. And then somebody else is repeating it like, oh yeah, he said forgive them, for they don't know what they do. Like, hold on. Nah, that ain't what he said. You get what I mean? It's just that one little comma or that one misplacement of a word changes the whole meaning.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't think that's
right.
I don't think that's what happened.
That ain't really right.
Because it's too many different people that took those old scriptures that are written in Hebrew and Arabic and whatever language, and they all come out pretty much the same. Message is still the same, even if some of the words are different. The difference in the words don't change the message at all.
I don't know about that. I just don't feel like searching it right now, but I got something in one of my folders that go totally opposite against what you just said.
Giz, go to bed.
You see in the Quran, right? When you first open the Quran, it tells you,
Go
it
to
says
sleep.
the actual word used in the Quran is Rob. There is no proper equivalent for Rob in the English language. It means the one and the only Lord for all the universe, its creator, owner, organizer, provider, master, planner, sustainer, cherisher, and giver of security. Rob is also one of the names of Allah. We have used the word Lord as the nearest to Rab. All occurrences of Lord and the interpretation of the meanings of the Noble Quran actually mean Rab and should be understood as such. So you got guidance, you got direction and understanding how you supposed to interpret the word.
Pretty much. I
Right.
mean,
And
that's the whole
and
purpose
who
of
wrote that? That's what I'm saying. Who
that's the
wrote
whole
that?
purpose of congregating together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that y'all can have those discussions and interpret the book together, whether it's Quran or the Bible. You know.
Or the Torah, whichever, yeah.
My fault. I missed what you said.
That's why
Ooh.
we're supposed to come together and communicate and conjugate.
Oh yeah, not. But see, that's what I'm saying. Once you come together and communicate, you start questioning shit, and that's what I
That's how
think
you
the
get
main
answers.
purpose of us having these words and having this dialogue is to question everything, and not
Yep.
take it as just face value, and not just be in an echo chamber and everybody like, yeah, that's true.
Not what happens though. That's not what happens when I go to meetings or whatnot. Everybody don't always agree, and some scriptures get read, and one person to get this out of it, and then another person to get that out of it. And you know what happens? Those two people will see those others' perspective and go, I never thought about that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you grow, because now you got two perspectives on the same scripture. And not only do those two people see it, then everybody that's around them that heard them give their interpretation of it get that same knowledge.
Come on up, Romello. He has a lot of he gets it.
Hmm?
I would just say how Romello making some good points.
Remember, God has his people. We are all not the same. That's all I'm going to say.
You're right. I said, yeah.
Yeah, I think in the chat they're talking about the difference between Christianity and Islam.
There's a lot of differences, but
Just
at
know
the end
that
of
it's
the day,
levels to the shift. That's what I
we
be
all
saying.
got the
It's levels
same
to the shift.
goal to the same God.
That's what they asking. Is it the same God? Are they praying to the
Yeah,
same?
it's the God of Abraham. It's the same God.
Right. So all Abrahamic religions all stem from that one person saying that they hear a voice, hear something, and we are
Well,
interpreting that as God.
how about they've observed through the experience amongst the universe and was able to interpret it through some type of personification to give us later through down in life some form of, law and commandment to get closer and connect to God if that's was, our choice given by free will. How about that? Does that make sense?
Nope.
Not since your phone's breaking up.
Oh shit.
Because you're talking in like a low monotone voice. You ain't trying to sell me on it. I can't really.
I ain't
All
I'm
of it kind of
high,
running together.
I was asleep. But y'all making good points. But what I'm saying is like is all evidence of the creator all around us, you know what I'm saying? Within us, outside, everywhere. You know what I mean?
But you
So
seeing it as
it's not
evidence.
just when you saying that it's just a voice. I think you're getting that from I guess I don't know Bible stories yeah, as adults, I think we should be. I mean, I don't know. Me, I'm gonna say because me, right? I come to understand that the universe is very vast, and the universe is a language that we must come to understand. Scriptures help us to understand the universe, and the universe is God. Shit.
Now, I understand what you're saying, and the universe is, God and all, but that's only you attributing it to that. You get what I mean? God is the answer to everything. Is all is the cop out answer to who created this, who created everything. How do we get here? You know what I'm saying? God is the cop out answer. When you have like a child and you're trying to explain the universe. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say, "Oh, you're the universe." No. At one point, it was, God got the answer, and that's what we still going with to this day. Even though we have science, even though we have these technologies
Yeah.
and understanding
With
that's way
science,
beyond,
you
is
could
way
go through the
beyond
Big
just,
Bang
God got
theory.
the
Right. I understand this with science. I think we said that earlier. With science is math. You got calculations and experimentation, and you got results. Yeah. Yeah. Some people are stuck in a box.
But what's your better
Yeah.
option?
If
it's not God, then what's your better option?
Right. So that's what I'm saying. God is always the better option. That's
No. Because you're saying everybody attributes everything to God, right?
yeah.
It's like the
That's
cop out answer,
that's
right?
easier. That's easier than
What's the
actually
other answer
figuring
then?
out the answer.
That's
That's
what I'm saying.
easier
What's the
than
other
actually
answer?
figuring out what
Better
really
keep
caused
searching.
he don't know.
everything.
He don't know.
You just say
I know
God.
the
God
answer,
did.
but he don't know the answer.
What's
It's
better
almost
than
like
that?
everybody already got the answer, so they stop searching. They're good.
There's no need to keep searching if everybody just says, "Oh, it's just God."
That's what I'm
Somebody
saying.
has to question the shit. Somebody has to be like, "All right, wait a minute.
That's it. Nah.
I'm not just going to take that answer and that's it."
It's all right to question it, but I'm saying
Yeah,
like
you gotta.
nothing wrong with questioning in the Bible. There's people that question God. That's not the problem. But the thing is, just because you have a question doesn't mean you have to cancel out as it's not accurate. You ask the question means you don't know for sure.
Yeah, but when you ask somebody that supposedly know it, like I used to go around, I asked the pastors some stuff. They ain't know them either. They ain't know the answers to my question.
They're man. They're human just like you.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're human just like you. I think people should just read the Bible for themselves and go from go from there.
You think you're supposed to have faith in the Bible or faith in God?
Well, I believe that his words are
Answer
in
the
the
question. Answer the
Bible.
question. Answer.
She
What are
was
you going?
answering it.
Yeah, I
I'm
know. I
sorry.
was like, God.
That's right.
I
That's
was
right.
like, damn.
That's right.
I was
That's
like,
right.
good
All
God
right.
Relax.
Almighty. Okay.
Did I tell you to tread lightly, King?
No, Giz,
But nah, yeah.
you're the only person that gets me that upset, bandit.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, you are there taking it light on King. What is that?
I don't
So
know.
yeah, you think
You know what? Because you kept me from getting my ice cream and pie. I still ain't get up and get. Let me go get it.
I know you ain't got it yet.
That's probably why I've been so mean. Hold on, a little snippy. Okay, hold on. Oh, but to answer your
Hungry,
question,
why wait?
no. I believe you do need the Bible. I believe you do need God's words. That's where His commandments are written, and that's what makes sense to me. That's what tells me what happened to my ancestors, like my people. So I do think the Bible is important, and I
I'm gonna say
personally,
this
I
and this
believe those are God's words. I do believe those are
I'm
His
gonna
words.
say this and this is what gets me upset about your gang because y'all think that y'all so smart and y'all say a
Gang,
lot
why
of
you keep
tough shit.
saying
And y'all
gang? No,
say a
I'm not
lot
in
of
the
tough
gang.
shit, but when I ask simple questions like that, look, why you believe in the words, why you can't try to you do your best to understand the words of God and know what the words of God is and just have your faith in God. Why you can't do that? Y'all so tough and shit
Because the
though.
commandments are in the because part of what I'll speak for myself because I'm not in the game, and secondly, from my beliefs, lines up with his commandments are in the Bible, so that's why that's a part of.
So
It's really Yahweh to me, but that's a part of him. Like that's his word. That's the doctrine right there. So that's why the Bible's important to me. If I
it's
didn't
very important. It's very
if I were just to ignore the Bible and just yeah, I'm just gonna believe God. I don't. How do I know what God that I would be listening to? I might not even. It might not even be God. It could be someone pretending to be God. Because again, He said there will be people who will come to you saying that they are coming to you in my name, and they are not. So I think the Bible is very important for me. It's very important for me.
respectful.
Yep, the
Does that?
greatest story ever told. And I
Yes.
think what happened is at one point, people realized, dang, like you will grasp and hold on to a story, and the story will be in your mind longer than any truth or any science or anything like that. Like, so coming up with a story behind everything made it so that you will remember it better. You know what I'm saying? Like having zodiacs and having depictions of animals, even though when you look up at the stars you don't see none of that. You don't connect none of those dots like that.
Nope.
But
You,
somebody making a
that's
story behind it helps you
that's not.
remember.
Are you?
That's not true.
And I'm just asking, are you attributing that to the
No,
Bible?
Right.
that's
I'm
absolutely
saying
true
the
on
Bible is the
the
words of
hero
man, right?
complex.
I can't hear both of y'all. Hold on.
That's
I,
Godzilla with the
I can't hear.
my bad, man.
I couldn't hear any. No, y'all all three were talking at the same time.
No, I was saying the Bible is the words of man. Is man's words. When we say, is God's words, I think we're giving a lot of credence to the writers and authors as if, they are gods themselves or God
No,
spoke
Lamelo, you're doing
directly to
good.
them
Nobody
through
does
them or
that,
whatever.
buddy.
Was that?
You might. Nobody does that at all. Nobody thinks Paul is a god.
No,
Nobody
what
thinks
I'm
Moses
saying
is
is
a
when
god.
you are saying, okay, uh, the book of Paul or whatever, and Paul,
There is
said
no book of Paul.
God said this. What I'm saying,
There
that
is no,
is
see,
Yeah,
hearsay.
this
there's
is
no
my
book of.
issue with you, dog. Right? Not really an issue, but it's like I could tell you
So
don't
it's an
know the Bible
asshole.
at
That's
all.
his issue.
You don't
He's
know
a
the
fucking
Bible at all, but
asshole.
you speaking on it as if, oh, we just can't
But,
believe it. It's
but
like
that's
somebody that
the
never
thing.
did math trying to tell me calculus is bullshit.
But that's the thing though. We be speaking on people relationships, lives, things that don't got nothing to do with us all the time. And a lot of topics. Nobody bat an eye. But when we talk about stuff that people passionate about, then people start getting upset about it.
I don't do that. I try not to. For one, I try not to speak on shit I don't know nothing about. And if I do speak on something I don't know anything about, I'm more inquisitive versus judgmental.
So that's what's up.
Hey, yo,
But that
I don't
I
want to
hear
get
that a lot of
into it.
times like that's like a thing. Like it's like you have Bible scholars out there. You got people that go to church and stuff. And if they telling everybody to be fisherman man and go and try to save souls and stuff, one person might be passionate and got the light and gonna go out there and try to save souls with the little bit of information that they got. And then you got somebody else out there got way more information than them and probably can do it a better idea, a better way. But all of them got to go out there. I thought that was what's the thing.
Mm, you
I,
say all of them
I'm
got to
saying
go out
if
there?
if you got if you say
That's
somebody
I'm
is
pretty.
out here
They
trying to
pretty
save
much tell y'all
souls,
that's what it's supposed to be. Sell soul, go
Mm.
save souls, right?
Mm,
in order to save a soul, right? For one thing, you got to realize, okay, the term soul and what that is attributed to is not something that you can see, right?
no, I think
Mhm.
my
Like if
definition
you
of
say
a
you
soul
save somebody's
is a
soul,
living body.
do you really think that you could see that, or that's something that is
Yeah,
tangible?
Yeah, you can see
Well, the way
somebody.
that they
Yes,
believe in it,
yes,
I gotta
yes.
keep my mouth closed. But soul is actually a play on words.
Kids, be
No,
quiet.
not
Where's
the
the pie?
spirit, but the soul. Yes, not the spirit, but the soul. Yes,
Yeah, the soul is, I think,
see,
it's
spirit
to a
within
living
the
person.
soul.
But
Yeah, soul is what you make. It's like how you identify shit like that. Your aura. Hey, yo, real quick though, because I just wanted to
I'm
say
going.
this. Um,
I'm just
real,
letting you know. As 1 second, King, Nina, I want to make sure it's all right with you for me to review this.
you know you gonna review it, man. He's talking about you untouchable. You can review that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I just want your permission. I just want to make sure it's all good
Leave
with you,
my
bro.
parts out.
if you want to truly,
I leave the unimportant parts out, the fussing and stuff. But the
Yeah, leave
points,
that part out. Yeah,
we're gonna capture the points now. We
yeah,
ain't
leave
gonna
the fussing out.
we'll
Yeah, I
leave
don't
the
like
fussing
that.
out and let them watch it on the real deal over here. But I'm really focusing on the perspectives of everybody because this is an interesting
Yeah,
panel right now. You have spirituality, you have a Muslim, you have a person that believes in God, you have a person that believes in a higher power that don't know who God is, don't know what his name is. You got a Hebrew Israelite and a Jehovah Witness, and you had an atheist. I think this. Nate was
Gnostic.
Gnostic. That's amazing. That's amazing panel.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sure people will review it. But I don't know. I'm
I
about to
was
get up
gonna
out of
say though, if you want to get closer to God, you have to harmonize the two: mental attitude and physical posture. Physical posture is doing your best by living a healthy, fit life, and mental attitude is doing your best by understanding the words and the command and living by the commandments. I leave y'all with that. Peace and power, yo, Nino Dope Talk Show. I'm out of here.
Good
Appreciate it.
night.
Well,
Good night, Little King.
we have come to the end of this episode of Nino Nation. I know it's a sad moment, but nigga gotta get some sleep. I'm sure everybody else gotta get some sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, big day on today.
Yeah,
It's the
man.
Sabbath. What's
It's
going
great.
on today?
Resting, relax.
Shoot, spending time with the family and resting, and
Good.
then getting ready for tomorrow. Helping my wife and stuff with Mother's Day and stuff for all the mothers.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
Hey, yeah, shouts out to all the mothers, all the creators.
Shouts out to all the mothers, the incubators of life. We appreciate you. Bro.
We couldn't do it without
God,
y'all.
That's right.
I ain't say anything. I ain't do nothing.
What? It's true. We couldn't. We couldn't. Y'all are important.
Thank
You
you.
are
Thank you.
important.
Appreciate you. With that,
Little bit bang.
we about it.
Oh, Mel, I know today is the Sabbath.
You keep telling me about pressure. Nowadays, pressure look like I'm thirsty. Pressure could look like I'm thirsty. You feel me? I wanna ride that Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the wave. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love, I go crazy, renegade. I wanna ride that Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the wave. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love, I go crazy, renegade. You keep on talking about apply pressure. You don't pressure, do bust pipes. I'm trying to fuck you every day and night. I'm trying to get it, cause I know it's tight. Pop me a pill, then we take off flight. I'm a big nigga, heavy appetite. You do that little thing I really like. You love to fuck me when I got on my ice. Yes, I love you, I'ma make sacrifice. But you never ever would be my wife. You my life, but so we locked in for life. That nigga used to fuck, he ugly and trite. He ain't nothing like me, though. Pocket a semi, I'ma let it blow. Niggas stay fresh from head to toe. I hit the baddies on. I wanna ride like Harley. I wanna ride you like the water and the waves. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love, I go crazy, renegade. I wanna ride like Harley. I wanna ride you like the water and the waves. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love, I go crazy, renegade. I wanna ride like Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the wave. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love, I go crazy, renegade. I wanna ride like Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the wave. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love, I go crazy, renegade.